gon' retire. Swag from the ozone, boy. Ain't nobody higher. Hit the gas fast and I'm burning out all of my tires. Shining on you lanes, cause I'm trying to give some of my light. Putting you under the ground, kinda like construction pipe. Can't nobody touch us, moolah. And I'm gone.
And I'm out. We're good. He's out.
No, we're still here.
Oh,
that's right.
Man, that was good.
Yeah,
that was good, man.
Oh, thank you.
That was good. That was good, man.
No, thank you.
Seriously, we're still here. That's all right.
I love the part. My favorite part was keep it pumping like I'm a bodybuilder.
Oh, you like that?
Something like that, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you got it.
I got it.
You got it.
I think I can go to the end of. Oh, sorry. I thought I was
it's close.
A little.
We'll work on that.
Maybe we can battle sometime.
Do it if you want to.
Do you ever battle?
There we go.
I have one time in high school. I don't know if I won or lost. I just know that the crowd was going crazy when I finished. So.
Were they like, oh,
yeah, because I said something kind of mean. I should have took it. I shouldn't have said that.
Did you ask the Lord for forgiveness?
Back then, no. I was reckless.
so take us.
He was a little monster back then.
I was a little monster, man.
Tell us a little bit about that song, man. What is that song about?
So, this song, to be honest, I really don't know what that song was about.
No?
I was just writing. My friend actually sent me that beat. His name is Darren Downs, great producer from Diamond Bar. And so he called the track Little Monsters, so I was like, okay, I think I want to stick with that. So I guess I was just kind of showing off like my flow and my wordplay in that song. It didn't really have like a base, like a set subject, you know? But I guess like the Little Monsters are like my haters. That's why I call myself the Exterminator.
I thought you called yourself Cadence, man.
Well, you see what happened was
he can exterminate with beats.
Oh, dang, that's deep.
That's right.
Dang, that's deep. Pastor Misha here. Father
I got
Misha.
I got those little interjections now and then. So
yeah, we dig those.
We dig those. keep them coming.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
So now going back with playing and performing, are there any special ways that you prep for your shows?
I pray first of all before every show. And then I just get like really hype, you know? Like I try to pump myself up. So like, you know, people like to go walk out on the stage all nice and slow and introduce themselves. Like, no, I run on stage, grab the mic, and I'm like, play the music. Like, let's go. I'll introduce myself later. That's pretty much it. You know, prayer is definitely that's a must. I've got to do that.
Nice, and it's crazy to hear. There's different ways that people prepare, and I love hearing, you know, because it gets them pumped or it gets them in the zone and motivated. Now I like jumping into this next section. It's this and that section, you know. It's just talking about, you know, fun stuff and whatnot. So here's a question that I like to ask people. You know, as a musician, have there been any moments which impacted you because it impacted someone else? You know, have there been anyone approaching you and saying, hey, you know, this is how your music touched me, whether it be positive or negative, you know?
There was actually this kid. I posted this song on YouTube. I honestly don't remember which song it was. But he found me on Facebook. He was like 15 years old. And he was like, dude, you don't know who I am, but I want to let you know that your song, you know, such and such saved my life. And I was like, how? I was like, I mean, I really appreciate that, but how? He was like, you know, I was going through struggles. I was struggling with drugs. And I guess him and his mom had a fallout, and he was living on the streets for a little bit. And so he told me he was about to commit suicide, and he heard my song, and that he said that stopped him from doing that. So ever since, like, that kid is like my biggest fan. His name is Justin, and we still talk to this day. So he's always listening to all my music, everything I post, and I'm like, I really appreciate that kid.
Nice,
you know, and I'm glad that, because that's what I wanted to do with music, was touch people and save people, and, you know, just be able to, like, you know, just inspire people.
Nice. Yeah, that's crazy. Now,
so that was really crazy.
That's such a great compliment for you, and being able to know that touched someone so deeply, you know. And so hearing how your song touched Justin, what does music do for you that nothing else comes even close to?
If I have a burden on my shoulders, it like releases that burden off my shoulders. So it's like when I have no one, when I feel like I can't talk to somebody else, I can talk to my music, you know? So I can release my anger, I can release my sorrows, all my emotions on that pen and pad. And when I record, like, all my emotion just comes out, you know? So when I'm angry, I'll rap like super hard, like angry, like vicious. And when I'm sad, you know, I'll have like a little mellow tone, like you can feel the hurt when I'm hurting when I write or when I rap. Like you can feel that hurt. And it's like that's just my emotions really affect the way I record and the way I write and what I write about.
Man, that's awesome, man. You know, and it's crazy because music is one of the, to me personally, music is one of the best forms of art, you know, because it can be communicated in many different ways.
Exactly.
You know, and it touches people in different ways, you know. So now before we start wrapping this up, I want to talk about success. You know, what I like to ask people, what's true success to you? You know, having I like to ask this question. I know you were going to jump in. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Go ahead.
And maybe you can elaborate a little bit. But having one person moved to tears by your music, or a room full of screaming, yelling fanatics. I think
we'll accept either one here.
Yeah. Homeschool junior.
Yeah, it's all right.
A room full of screaming fans. What do you define success between those two?
Well, to me, either one can be successful. It's whatever you see as success. So if you know, your vision of success is reaching one person and you've accomplished that, you're successful. If your vision of success is reaching a multitude of people and you've reached a multitude of people, you become successful. You know, so everybody has like their different goals or different, you know, visions of success that they see or they wanna, you know, accomplish. So I think it all depends on just how you see it. You know, so for me, I wanted to be able to touch everybody in this room with my testimony. So if I did that, I'd become successful.
Man.
You know?
Man.
So that was, you know?
Man, it's crazy, man. That was deep, man. I wasn't expecting something that deep. All right, now sticking with that topic of success, which would you rather have or which would you prefer? 25 dedicated fans that are just all about you, or maybe 100, 200 people that know who you are?
That's a tough question. To be honest, I think I'd rather go with the 25 dedicated fans, because that means that, you know, say if I have a show, like a local show, and I post it, and they all see that, they're not all going to come by themselves. They're going to bring their friends, you know. So if they bring, you know, at least 1, 2, or 3 people, that's going to be more fans or more people that I can turn into potential fans. If you have just 100 people that kind of sort of like you, it's like, okay, you have a show, I might go, oh, no, I'll go to the next one, you know? So I'd rather have like that dedication.
Yeah. That's nice. So tell me something that you haven't done yet in your musical career that you still dream about doing.
Man, I want to travel more.
You want to travel?
I want to travel more. I want to work in bigger and better studios. I want to work with, you know, like established artists. But I mean, music has already taken me places I've never seen before. But I mean, of course, like they're not that far away.
Yeah.
But still places I've never seen. So I want to continue that journey, you know?
Yeah.
You know, travel the United States, then travel, you know, to other countries, and that would be like just doing what I love, taking me places I've never seen.
Nice, man.
So it's not really like a job. It's just I'm just doing what I love.
Yeah. Before we start wrapping this up, man, I know you I can tell you're super passionate about what you do and what you've accomplished, and for those that are out there that are aspiring artists and want to reach the level of success that you have, what's your message to them?
My message to them is don't try to have every single person like what you do, because you can't name me one person that has everybody's 100% support. You know, even the biggest artists have a bunch of haters, and you're gonna have haters regardless of what you do. So just don't, if you love it, continue to do it. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do, because like it's like, how are you gonna tell me what I can and can't do? You know?
Yeah.
So if you want to do something, do it.
Nice.
You know.
So tell us what's in the future for Cadence. What's in the future for it?
Oh man, only God knows, man.
Only God knows.
I don't know. If He opens them doors, I'm gonna walk through.
Nice.
So
man.
Hopefully more shows. Definitely a lot more singles dropping, mixtapes, and all that.
Nice. And I know you're saying you're dropping some singles. Where can people listen? Where can we? I know there's listeners out there that whether are fans already or that have just became fans through listening to this. You know, where can we listen to your music? Where can we buy your music? How do we get a hold and in touch of Cadence?
Facebook. Add me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and my SoundCloud / The Real Cadence. That's where I put all my music.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, Cadence, we thank you for coming and thank you for joining us, man. I loved this interview. One of my favorites for sure. Hearing your life and you've touched me, with your story and with your music and with my twerking. So with that, we want to thank you for watching and for listening. We'll be back next week with another local artist. Here's Misha to wrap up the show.
All right, thanks, Junior, and special thanks to Cadence for coming out and being on the show. And wow, there goes another episode. Who knew, right? But be sure and join us again next week for Lunchtime Live. And let us know about bands you would like to see on future episodes of this program. We'll do what we can to have them on the show. San Bernardino, Riverside, and San Diego counties all have some phenomenal groups and artists. So remember to support the musical artists in your neighborhood. For the Academic Computing and Media Department here at Cal State San Bernardino, as well as the entire staff of Coyote Radio, I'm Misha Sisakin. Have a great week.